Good evening, members, and thank you for the opportunity to testify tonight. My name is Arielle McTootle, and I'm a law fellow with the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund. As you know, you have an affirmative obligation to comply with Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act of 1965 with respect to every map that you draw. Last month, you received a letter from the LDF and 16 civil and human rights organizations explaining that Section 2 likely requires you to draw 2 majority-minority congressional districts. LDF has offered 7 different maps based on 2020 census data in which 2 of the 6 congressional districts are majority Black. A second majority-minority district would give Black Louisianans an equal opportunity to elect their preferred candidates to Congress, and in doing so, help ensure that Louisiana's congressional map complies with federal law. Here in Baton Rouge, under the current map, Black communities in Baton Rouge are carved into the 2nd congressional district. The rest of Baton Rouge, where the majority of white voters reside, is in the 6th congressional district. As a result, Black voters here in Baton Rouge are packed into a bizarre district that is based in New Orleans, and they have had no opportunity to influence the outcome of elections in the 6th congressional district or in any other district. Each of the maps presented by LDF would fix this problem by placing the Baton Rouge region in a 2nd majority Black district. If any one of these maps was enacted, Black voters in Baton Rouge would finally have an opportunity to elect a candidate from their community rather than being packed into a district with voters from New Orleans. It is important to remember that Section 2 compliance is a higher priority than other state-level redistricting goals, such as preserving the cores of existing districts. In order to enact maps that provide Black Louisianans an equal opportunity to participate in the political process, it will be necessary to make significant changes from the existing lines that led us to this point. Compliance with Section 2 is particularly crucial in light of Louisiana's long-standing and well-documented history of discrimination in voting, which is one of the factors considered by courts under Section 2. Voter intimidation in Louisiana is not ancient history. Here in Baton Rouge, just last year, during the 2020 election, there was a white man who stationed himself outside a polling place in the city of Baker in East Baton Rouge Parish, which is 84% Black. The man was armed and he was wielding a Blue Lives Matter flag, and many Black voters reported to LDF that they were intimidated and scared to go vote as a result of his presence, but law enforcement refused to intervene to permit voters to cast their ballots without fear. Another factor considered by courts is the extent to which minority groups experience socioeconomic disparities. Here in Baton Rouge, the racial pay gap is one of the highest in the country. The median wage for white residents is approximately $60,000, whereas the median for people of color is only $37,000. In East Baton Rouge, 19% of Black adults have a bachelor's degree compared to 47% of white residents. Residents of East Baton Rouge also experience environmental racism. East Baton Rouge Parish is home to Cancer Alley, where high levels of toxic, cancer-causing pollutants have been released across the region for years. Courts have found these types of disparities to be highly relevant in redistricting cases because of the proven relationship between racial discrimination in voting and racial discrimination on other issues. A map that includes all of Baton Rouge in a second majority Black district would keep this community intact and allow residents in Baton Rouge to participate equally in the political process. In closing, the time has come for a second majority minority congressional district that includes Baton Rouge so that Louisiana's Black residents and residents in Baton Rouge will finally be fairly represented by their congressional delegation. Thank you.